against, quote unquote, lesser opponents. And I think that's all credit to how well BetBoom can play. So I'm concerned, but there still is, of course, now going into... There has to be a reason Apeks have picked into this. It's a map in which they're more than happy to play. It's just obviously not being successful. So they've got ideas. Let's head in towards the game. Nonetheless, Ancient, of course, is where we shall find ourselves in map number 2. It's Apeks' pick as they start on that T side. They did open up map number 1 with a pistol as well. They can do the same here. That'll be lovely for Apeks, just to get a little bit of confidence under their belt.
Would indeed be nice. But we'll see. BetBoom have got ideas. They're down middle quite aggressively. Looking to take some early fights. They're going to get him. It's Jacob to deal here, and manages to land a lot of damage. Zorte going to take some as well. That's certainly no frags, but definitely not the best way to kick things off if you are BetBoom. Casanito to open up onto the side itself. Kyron holds a line to get the trade in, but they've managed to take the site. They've managed to take an advantage. This is looking pretty warm for the side of Apeks. Kills keep on coming. Surely there ain't no chance for the defensive side. Nafany on a flank. Maybe he can get something done.
I don't know. This isn't looking too good for BetBoom. Nope. Probably will take first contact here. He's going to look over towards Ram. Got the right idea. He deletes Nafany. So easy. So comfortable. Just Zorta left. 4 points of HP. All it takes is a body shot or honestly a strong gust of wind. And he's down and out for it. He is going to save hold of that half armor. I don't mind that call either, to be perfectly honest with him. So he'll fall away. He shouldn't be hunted too much. Yeah, he is actually being hunted though. Steeko should see him off it. Right around the corner. Lovely stuff. Great round. Great round for Apeks. Only 2 casualties. They're walking away with a round under their belt. And I mean, let's be honest, they desperately needed that, right? They just needed to come in towards their map pick of, an air of confidence. And there it is. Absolutely. So now we turn this in towards finding this 1 round into consistency. Coming out. Obviously, BetBoom going to go in for a force buy on the CT side. Something I'm not a fan of. But if they can prove me wrong in the very rare occasions that teams do, no complaints there. But honestly, I'm expecting probably BetBoom to be a bit of a rough start on the CT side because they're going to be in trouble. The B side is open, and Apeks have gone quick.
Yes, they have. And it seems to be super effective. An MP5 in the mix. Don't see one of those every day. Certainly did see quite a lot in my casting career. What with my man Jocko, he was a big fan of the MP5. Don't know why, but Nork's now pulled it out as well. So maybe there's something brewing beneath the surface with the old silence gun. Nice find from Nafany. The round itself not looking too likely. What was the position? Okay, the Apeks win, and how far ticked that bomb is. Some decent kills for Nafany. That's certainly true.
Anything on the way out? No, nothing. I mean, I was maybe holding my breath for a time to see whether the scout looked in towards me, but he actually opts against it. Maybe if he stuck around, looked over towards that little brackets position, maybe you could have found something on the way out. Apeks, it's a very simplistic call, isn't it, right? You look at this Apeks side, they just want to piss around. They know the firepower they're going to come against is going to be, pretty minimal. So what's the call? Hey, lads, rush B. It's simple, it's effective, and it works. Gets a bomb down as quickly as we've actually gets the bomb down with such little competition on towards the side. There's no real pressure. It all comes down to that post bomb. This is kind of the reasons why I hate force buying on that second round if you're a CT, right? You just don't have anything to bring to the table. All it takes is a little bit of pace, and you're just going to have absolutely no clue about how to stop it. P250 taking a bit of damage here. There's a bit of a boost coming through as well. But Danitz and Kyron falling. The site's cracked open, and unfortunately, I doubt they're going to have too much success here. Nafany will get himself 1. And Siren will answer with the Eagle, but now they know where he is. So the bomb can go down, and the round can be done. Can he keep hold of the AK? The answer is no. He's getting pincered here. He just about sneaks away in towards Donut, but they've got to know he's there.
I think we should be aware. There is definitely a question of hunting their own financial gain, as it were. They're after him, though, and they will flush him out eventually. Easy kill in the end, and an easy round. Apeks off to a flying start here.
Yeah, not too bad, man. There's actually there's a lot to like Apeks looking confident. It's why you can't really always trust a lot of those kind of statistics and whatnot. Just because, you know, we look at this Apeks on a 5-match losing streak. It's not been kind of great from them. However, they're playing really nice Counter-Strike. It's simple in its approach, but BetBoom just don't have the fire or haven't had the firepower. It's going to be able to compete with it. Now they do, though. Rifles out. Orb in play for Zorta as well. This is where maybe things can take a turn. Let's see.
Quick once again from Apeks. And once again, BetBoom don't look as comfortable, but Nafany is in the right place at the right time. Double spray down lands for him. Chiron with a frag onto Jacob. The speed has not worked this time around, and Nafany hits a 4K. What a great little game he's already off to. He had a fantastic Anubis earlier on. Really is coming into his own on this BetBoom side, it seems.
I mean, I've got to say, he looks really confident. I think, you know, especially in the tail end of Cloud9, you can kind of just see individually he looked pretty checked out, right? He just wasn't the same guy. He wasn't, you know, confident in terms of his approach, or maybe it's even his individual ability. But now, man, he just looks a lot better. Granted, the caliber of opponents he's playing is not slightly lesser than what Cloud9 are used to, and maybe he knows that mechanically he actually can do that at this level. And we know Chiron can. Lovely shot there towards Jacob. Such an important one, too. And of course, going the way of the CT side, making a double. Chiron head of the swivel. He was ready for the flank. And Siren ready to support Chiron on the exit. This is a great mid-take.
It is indeed so far. Another kill coming through. Looking very good indeed. Not going to be the only one left. He's got the bomb in his hands here. Or, well, not literally, but now he does. Nice find. They know where he's at now, though, so should be able to deal with him. They've got a minute to mess around with. Might take them a bit of time, and they do have to be careful with how they approach this. But at the same time, it looks like Nork is moving to save. So, not expecting too much out from this round. They're just holding the extremities, making sure that he can't push in, not actually pushing into him and potentially giving him kills.
Yeah, well, right now, nothing being given up at him. If a Nork, he is starting slowly to get swarmed a little bit. You can kind of see Nafany and Chiron combining, looking for information. And the second any pop shots taken in by the AWP, that's when Danitz can pounce as well. Oh, they're coming in. I don't think the AWP stays alive here, unless he goes incredibly huge. He's isolated one. He's looking for another, and he will get it. Nafany does fall. But he's dropped, he's traded out, and he's no AWP saved across. Really nice response from BetBoom here. And with that being said, we now find ourselves just one round behind, but Apeks, no real money to speak of. So we should see ourselves into a pretty decent position, you'd hope, at the very least. The BetBoom to tie up this game here. Much better firepower, no real investment for Apeks. Should be a little bit of a throwaway. It looks like they want to go quick towards A.
They do like their fast rounds, don't they? They use them quite a lot. Zorte going to find the first one. The Molotov keeps them at bay, and that might just immediately call this move off, to be honest. Yeah. So fast A doesn't work. Still have that utility remaining as well, right? So they still have the option to go B, even though it's not really worth an awful lot.
It's like getting a bomb down here, right? I mean, that's obviously the kind of the primary goal. I don't really know. Right, it's a possibility. Smoking towards Red Room. Siren should absolutely clean house here. He will be caught by the flash. He'll get overwhelmed, and he will lose out to the Glock here. Hopefully Chiron's nearby. He's very lucky to stay alive, in fact. Falling away. Stiko pushes the smoke. That's ballsy, and it'll cost him his life. Nafany for 2. Not able to clean up on towards Nork. So at the very least, Apeks are making this expensive. We're getting a couple of consolation kills, and it will only be a couple. It will mean BetBoom tie us up here. 3 rounds apiece. And now, we start to get to a very interesting position where for Apeks, it looked like the start was really strong, but as soon as the full buys have been out, BetBoom would be the better team. This is the worrying part. We need to see Apeks respond here. Essentially, this T-side, this round here, round number 7, the full buy versus full buy, they have to find success. If they don't, that's where I get worried for this half. The full buys have not looked pretty so far for Apeks, but granted, there's not been too many of them.
It is true. It is very, very true. Aggression once again from BetBoom to work their way in. Absolute mad lads that they have been for quite some time here, I think it is safe to say.
Team, I'm a big fan of. I think there's a lot to like here. And obviously, we've seen it so far. The OG game was like an absolute massacre. And then this one so far has not exactly been close. Except for map 1. Right now, they hold a lead, but Steeker's got other ideas. Kyron reclaiming space so effectively. And he makes it too. I'm loving the confidence on this youngster. He's so happy to free roam. That's what makes him scary.
Taking some really big fights, some really big moments for sure. Missed shot out from Nork. Pretty dire effect. He's going to get pushed in by Nafany. And a double spray down. This is the BetBoom relentless aggression on the CT side that is once again coming into play here, Neo. This is looking very scary again. We are close this time around in terms of where the scoreline is at, but it might just explode if Apeks can't get this one under control.
Really easily seen to bed. Then it all comes down to Kyron. Once again, man. That little double he gets over towards Cave, it's so important. You're looking at Stiko finding the entry, then that gives Apeks all of the space to work with. And then, well, other ideas. Kyron says, well, you guys want to go aggro? I'll meet you with it. Tech pause it. We hope. Only a minor one. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, hopefully only a small little tech pause here. Then we can get back on the way. But all things considered, pretty damn good rounds of Counter-Strike being played here by BetBoom. Pretty simple, pretty effective. It really isn't too much to talk about on a more negative note because there really hasn't been anything. Like you said, since the full buys have come out, it's been one-way traffic. And that is the concerning thing about Apeks so far. This is a map in which recent changes have actually led it to kind of be seen, not T-sided, but at least more even than it once was. And now look where we find ourselves. Apeks found the opening 3 rounds of the half, and it's been 6 on the trot for BetBoom. So you do get concerned when you see, I guess, these sort of storylines starting to develop. At 6 in a row by BetBoom should realistically be 7 because Apeks just don't really have a buy to work with here. Then already you're talking about not what leads, or not if BetBoom will have a lead at the 10.5, but what kind of lead they'll have. Whether it will be kind of a 9-6, 10-5. That's the kind of level they're playing at. Cassidy's are going to go aggro the AK entering over towards the B sites, but he will fall. Oh, it's just so easy. Kyron and Siren, the dynamic duo, the rhyming couplet make it look easy. So damn free. And it's 3 for Kyron, it's 2 for Siren. It's just so easy, man. So easy.
Yeah, it is getting worrying now, isn't it, right? You expect a round like that where definitely they're not in a position to win it. But what we're looking at is a position to do some damage. And there just isn't any there. Position to threaten, a position to just make BetBoom go, whoa, okay, maybe we got to pull back a little bit.
Yeah.
These guys can indeed shoot back. But when you get to this point that BetBoom are at where it just feels like a breeze, feels like everything you do is going right, you can be very, very difficult to slow down, very, very difficult to stop, is the difficulty. So I'm not super worried as yet, but I do feel that Apeks have got to start convincing not only us, not only the viewer, the fans, but also themselves that they can actually pick up rounds, right?
Yeah,
it does feel like that has got to start happening soon. Jacob with an opener, Kyron left low. This is a nice start. Nafany, though, will catch the nade switch, will catch the frag. Kyron has to turn away, and he goes down because of it. 4 versus 3 in favor of Apeks.
This will all go a little bit quiet as well. Pop flash going to come through there. But Nafany overextends and he gets caught by Nork. First time in 7 rounds we've seen Apeks looking in a leading position, and Zorta falls off the angle at the worst possible moment. Still gets the kill. Okay, all right. But the bomb will head over towards A. Siren's in trouble here, so I say. Hello, Siren. Unable to make it a double on towards Stico. That should be the round, all but said and done here. Double molly's coming through. I don't really think the AWP, unfortunately, can do anything. He is going to opt for a main play here. The question to me is, was he heard making his way in? The donut player actually could have heard it. And I feel like with the way they're setting up, that was the case. Stico's heard the steps. They know where he's coming from. And that should be the round. Surely. Pop shot taken. And he might just save. Yeah, he's calling it. Fair enough. So first time of 8 rounds or 8 rounds played, we've seen Apeks finally find one on the full buys. Still has life left in his team. Still need a little bit more.
It's all about the follow-up rounds for me, though, now. This is an area in which they struggled with on overpass. They absolutely need to turn this around.
Yeah. You know, we don't care about one and dones here. We don't care about these old flash in the pan moments. No siree. We're caring about consistency. The C word. The only C word that matters. Consistency, consecutive rounds on the board. Is that's what we're looking at. And again, right now, it's not exactly been the easiest for Apeks. But thankfully, that round being taken and in the fashion it was taken as well, has probably given them at least a little bit of confidence to work with. They know that in some regards, they can actually, fight fire with fire against this BetBoom side. They can take heads of Angels. Mighty close to kickstand. And speak of the devil, he shall find the opener. Siren gets caught in towards Donut.
Danis on a creep move here. Could be big. Kixan is not watching for it. So the trade comes back. And him spotting anyone at... Well, no one at mid, sorry. Because slightly give this game away that it's going to be an A hit. They're working off the back of the smoke. Nice pick up from Stico. Molotov to push Zorte into an awkward spot. Danis does one, but Zorte's not been fully dealt with, fellas. 2 versus 1 for Jacob to contend with. The bomb has been spilled. He has to retrieve it. He's looking for some angles to find some frags. It's also up on the boost. He can't really get there unless he puts himself in a really awkward position. And Nafany will catch him on the transition to said position. Bit of BM at the end. And immediately, BetBoom stop the regularity of Apex's rounds. Just make sure that there is absolutely no way they string them together.
It's fundamentally such simple Counter-Strike being played by BetBoom. You gotta love it, man. They just play really, really nice CS. And, some of the individuals obviously popping off does help. We've spoken about Kyron and we've sung his praises, but Nafany, again, still playing really well. He's so proactive as an IGL. He's more than happy to be an information gatherer. And, of course, off the back of it, too, he's delivering. He's looking pretty crisp. 15 and 8 for him. It's interesting as well, when he got brought on towards the roster, Zorta was probably the one that everybody looked towards in terms of just raw firepower, but he's actually not in too many of the more active positions. He anchors more often, which is actually pretty scary. You've got arguably probably the best mechanical player on this team anchoring. Just kind of incredible. Nafany will find one. Bit of a messy fight here. Nafany just about staying alive, and they walk in towards the trap of Danitz for a double. Castanito and Jacob combining, and Castanito makes it 2 of his own. Siren now left in a pretty difficult 1 versus 2. But Casanito's low.
It's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. A nice little reposition from them, though, to kind of figure it out that it's like, okay, there's 2 spots. There's ramp, there's cave. Let's just play away from the bomb and try and play together. Siren has to give it up as soon as that smoke comes in. They guess correctly that it is cave. Ooh. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, it got a bit weird. Do you know what? I think he may have, weirdly had time if he hadn't spotted, the other guy. He may well have been able to dive on the bomb, but then he spotted that guy and expected to take a fight with him. But I don't think 4x3 or spinning around quickly, they didn't see him. So that was a really comical kind of Houdini moment through the smoke, and then he just goes down to the bomb.
Yeah, hello. It's a bit of a weird one, I gotta say. It was just kind of drive-by past each other. Thankfully, Apeks success to a degree. Ult around at the half as well. I'd love to see Apeks get up to 6. Dan, it's in trouble. Double Jacob come through. Kyron turning away at the worst possible moment. Jacob got out in front of the Molotov, and then he falls back away through it. Flash will catch Siren. This is great in terms of the opening space Apeks have created. They spotted Dennis and they did damage to him. Confirmed damage as well. They found the opening kill. Exactly kind of where they want to be.
It's a banger from Apeks. We're on for a couple of rounds here. If they play this correctly, if they move through this advantage that they've earned themselves, it's cost them a lot of blood. It's cost them a lot of blood,
Yeah.
but no one's gone down. So it's a tentative few moments. If they can find another entry, an initial entry onto B itself, then maybe we're in the money. And there it is, onto Danis. Looking for a little bit more. Zorte. Oh my god! No! That's unreal! Oh my word.
Clip it and ship it, ladies and gents. What is that from Zorta? This round's on. It's absolutely on. Never mind, he's dead. But still, that is a ridiculous kill. Stara get a consolation. I'm gobsmacked by what we've just seen there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you picked it up because my voice needed a bit of recovery after that. Holy hell. It is just so sad it does not have an effect on the round itself. Woo, okay. All right. A little hot under the collar this afternoon with a frag like that. There will be a 6th round for Apeks, though. So it comes back down to nice and calm. Nice and calm. And the thing with a position and a play like that is you expect him to die.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he gets one if he's lucky. But the under pressure, no scope is just, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. My.
This is what I was saying earlier about what makes it scary for BetBoom is that Zorta's not really in too much of the action. He is playing a little bit more of those anchor/rotate roles. And it's quite scary because that's what he can do when he's called upon. When he's needed, he's guy an animal. And Molotov will find the opener. Make him to fall. I think I'm right in saying he was probably spammed down and the flames actually just tickled him to death there at the end. Nafany felt like a little peek on the left-hand side. Opts against it. Gets very lucky to stay alive, in fact. Reswing coming through by Nafany will fall to the hands of the Eagle. Now this is fun. That's only good for 1. Kill for kill here. Trays usually benefit the T Siren. In this situation, now they definitely do. Uh-oh. Hang on. Maybe not. Bomb is down. And they're pincered in here. 1 in front, 1 behind. Apeks are kind of locked in. They don't really know where to go.
Yeah. I think they will struggle with information here. Absolutely. Are they guarding the bomb? Do they know they have the bomb? It's also a weird move from BetBoom, to be honest, to just kind of completely give up the bomb site. So maybe they don't fully recognize that they dropped the bomb there.
Yeah.
However, as Chiron's pushed all the way through A, I think they'll start to realize that something is up. But this is a weird little situation.
Yeah, it's actually quite unfortunate. BetBoom had such a strong setup with the 1 in behind, 1 in front, right? It was a lovely little pincer maneuver they had to work with. And you can actually see Apeks are incredibly confused. They're like, where are they? What are they doing? So it's a bit of a weird and wacky one. Bomb will go down. A post-barn setup. But Cass needs to find that kill towards Zorta. I think Kyron might just stay over towards A. But no, it looks like he's going to at least have a look in. It's so unfortunate. BetBoom had a lovely little setup. And it works against them. But if anyone could pull it off, it would be this man. 1. Looking for 2. Kyron. He is a man possessed. He continues to impress. What a round. What a clutch in a 1 versus 2. Just like that, 9-6 at the half is where we find ourselves. Not bad from BetBoom. Can they continue it after the break?
Welcome back. 9-6 at the turn of the half. It's a similar scoreline to the last one. It's exactly the same, but we are flipping sides this time around. BetBoom will have to close the game out on their T side rather than their CT side. So let's see what that's got on the Ancient, a map that they have some reps, but certainly not one of their preferred maps, I think it's safe to say. Flash is a little dodgy there out towards mid. Jacob just holding the line, trying not to give his life away. Oh, he's actually going to take one of his own. The Grim Reaper looking for another one. Maybe biting off a bit more than he can chew. But he is absolutely gagging for this fight, especially since his teammate has added to the tally. The gap now starting to close, and Kyron, of course, takes him down. Of course he does. 19th frag for the big man. A 4v3 recovery required from BetBoom, though.
He's so crisp, Kyron. I mean, we'll continue to sing his praises, and it might look like we're, you know, overdoing it a bit, but he has been monstrous. Kyron continues to impress. Second kill for him, up to 20 now. And this pistol round looked lost immediately. The opening 2 kills go the way of Apeks, and they've completely turned it off on its head. Kyron will fall, Napoli will trade. Looking for more. And it's all down to 1 versus 1. And they know Steeko's over towards the A site.
Plant coming in.
So
that is one thing, but Siren will be looking to win the round, and he's gotten the drop, hasn't he? This could be big.
Oh, yeah.
Just misses Steeko around the corner, but perhaps figuring it out. Steeko is the one digging for info and really does not know where to look, not considering the angle at all, but Siren whiffs.
It's a bit of me.
And it's a big whiff. Flash over the top. Now it's just a battle of staying alive, trying to buy time. Yeah, here we go. A full-scale chase. The Benny Hill theme plays in the background. And he's done it. He's done it on time. He even just stands out in the open to add insult into injury. That is ridiculous.
Oh, that's funny. That is that's a really funny way to end it. He completely whiffs. It's a bit of me right there. You know, he's just like me for real. And then he just runs around. Love it. It's great. It's like Tom and Jerry, you know, like just running around old school. Love it. Really good to see. But hey, BetBoom finally found a pistol. They've been actually struggling to find pistols against Apeks. And considering how it started too, right? We're looking at that one where, you know, the opening 2 go the way of Apeks. And you're thinking, hang on, like, they should close out this pistol round pretty comfortably. Kyron gets a double. Nafany gets a trade as well. And then, of course, they get that space on the board of the site itself. So yeah, for Apeks, they'll be kicking themselves to lose that one from the way it started. It does all come down to time. Apeks will go for a full buy. They've got Fama Scout MP9 and a couple of pistols to work with, compared to what is not exactly the most comfortable buy over towards BetBoom either, right? You got a double Galil, 1 AK in the hands of Kyron, probably the best man to have it, and then a double Mac 10. But it's such a passive start this round. BetBoom, they don't really want to go anywhere. So in towards mid, they'll tentatively look.
Early utility out. The window smoke kind of fails a little.
Yeah.
So we'll pretend we didn't notice. There's no one around to really capitalize. It doesn't matter all that much. And on the odd occasion, they do get missed. Especially with the old jump throws, can be a bit awkward. Nice little smoke down from Jacob to keep them from pushing in early. And I do like the boost up idea as well. They've got a decent read that it's, you know, heavy mid presence, heavy donut presence. Therefore, the spam through the smoke from both sides does a bit of damage. It's still a 5-on-5 with 30 seconds remaining.
Go up close. Only one person winning that one. Kicksan picks off Danitz. Danitz has really struggled with some impact so far. No way. Flawless for Apeks. On a forced buy. So well played. Just when you thought for a second it was going to be game over and there was really not going to be any sort of a competition in that round. Apeks on to back in what is a more important round. We always say it's only good fun of the pistols. But it's the force buys that are important. BetBoom left reeling just a tad. They're going to go for a force buy of their own, but what they bring to the table really does not bring all that much. It's a shaky investment of just pistols. Apeks should go within 2.
Certainly looks good, doesn't it? Jacob will open things up. BetBoom don't really have too many options available. Just Deagles. And they continue to be thinned. Oh, a good catch, though. Danitz knows what's up. Casanito wastes all of his ammo, and he will go down. Siren with a quick trade. They may well be able to find the space to get the bomb down if they move quick, but it's all about getting past those gaps. It's easier said than done. We've only got one smoke available. Kixan above said smoke is trying to eliminate yet another player. Does not happen for him. Plant will come in. Should be over. It is indeed. Jacob with the flank gets it done. Still, tiny bit of damage on a bomb plant. BetBoom can be satisfied with that.
Yeah, they'll say the silver linings, right? Those couple of kills, and as you mentioned, the bomb plant, in what is not the best investment, it's all right. It means they can have an upgraded pistol if they want in towards the next round, but it will mean Apeks go within one. The force buy is needed. They're on double eco situation regardless. But yeah, I mean, it's not exactly been the dream start so far, but this is exactly the same kind of start we saw in towards the kind of the start of this map, right? I mean, Apeks went 3-0 up, and then it was 7 in a row, if I'm right in saying, from BetBoom. Everything looked pretty comfortable for them. It's all about the full buys, BetBoom. They have gone for another force buy, though. That does slightly surprise me. I thought they would go for a little bit of a half buy here and have, AKs and probably an AWP in towards the next one, but no, they're opting to go with just Skaleels and Nafany on the scout rather than Zorta, which is, again, interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed. Norcal open. Oh, for 2. Looking for 3. Does not come off for him, but he will manage to stay alive and then reapproach for another.
What are they doing?
4 big frags. Just feeding the beast, aren't they?
Yeah.
Zorte alone. Zorte alone against 3. See if he can clutch up.
What a weird round. What are they doing? BetBoom, 1 by 1. I was an AWPer in there, lads. Don't peek him. 1 by 1, they give him freebie. He's barely even having to move. He's like a turret. Tap on towards the bomb. Tap turns into a hole here, and he doesn't get the bomb planter off. So, the bomb diffuser, may I say. Apeks, Define 9. BetBoom, of course, bomb plant. So, we'll give them a little bit of money and loss bonus. I'd like to see them, go for an attack pause. Have a little conversation with Nafany. But also go for a lesser buy. I don't want to see them going into another force buy. And I think, thankfully, that is going to be the case here. So, it's not the end of the world. Getting the bomb down does give them something to work with. As Apeks starting pretty well into the early stages here of their CT side. BetBoom. Exactly looking all too confident, but it actually been very kind of weird and wacky rounds to kick off this side. Let's have a look. Jacob sprays laboured, but he and Casanito will combine for 1 apiece.
Not a bad little look, to be fair. Siren, last one left. You know where he's at. The hunt is on. Down he will go. Flawless round for Apeks, and now we're even, baby. So, game on our hands. It was looking very good from the onset from BetBoom, but they've just not really been able to get their claws into this second half. Clean rifle buy coming in. No excuses into this one. Should absolutely be able to find something, at least some competition.
Oh, let's have a look. This is where, for me, you do get a little bit of kind of nerves coming about BetBoom. Not exactly as conclusive or decisive as T-side so far. And it gets used to here. And Apeks taking so much map control so damn early. BetBoom are playing retake from the get-go. This is before they even got towards the site. The only problem is, of course, that in some ways it does leave parts of the map pretty vulnerable. You look towards the A side, nobody's home. You can actually see a rotation coming back over by Casanito, who's going to anchor. Mid being the priority here. It's a really nice little crossfire setup as well. Flashbang needed, and it comes as well, but a resmoke will come through. Simple, effective. Jacob avoiding the bulk of it. It's such an easy opener.
Certainly looks that way, Chief. Nafany and Siren will manage to entry back, though. So that's a big deal. 4 on 3, a bomb site vulnerable. Where do they go? The bomb was not quite with the pack, so that's slowed the roll. They've got so much control. Deep smoke. Looking really damn good. Looking really damn good. Casanito moving forwards, trying to be the hero here. Gonna run out of ammo. Can he make it away? He gets the smoke down, and they can't find him somehow. 12 HP. He was so close, but he survives. Kicks in to pick off Nafany in the mid lane. And guess what? They've got the advantage back. So BetBoom, after a great start into this round, have maybe let it slip away.
Yeah, a little bit janky. A lot of this comes down to Danitz as well. That one rifle, it gets dropped. Zorta, he's just got no chance in hell. He's being flanked, so hello. Hang on. No, too quick. Great round there by Apeks. Maybe there's life still left in this game yet. Apeks on the CT side, so far, so good. Well, looking good. They're looking in control. And I like the way they started out that round. You know, it's early map control. It's kind of actively looking for early engagements, which from the get-go kind of puts BetBoom in an uncomfortable spot.
Definitely a real pain, isn't it? But we'll see. We will see. This is the first time today that we are seeing BetBoom really test a beautiful shot from Chiron. And a clean opener. It's only in the pistol round. It's when they've got a lack of utility, so god damn it, in a way, for BetBoom, but they're actually faking out A as well. I don't think they're really fighting on the Apeks side of things. Casanito pushes in, only good for the one. Apps starting to confirm that they're there, but Danis stays cool, and a missed shot from Nork makes all the difference. 2 in towards mid for Apeks. Not looking like a great position to get back into this round.
Deco. Combining to get a little bit of space over towards mid. BetBoom with the bomb down. And an interesting post spawn, in fact, because they're all leaving the site bar 1. And look at Nafany. Nafany is flying over towards main. I mean, I guess the expectation is going to be that no one's really giving this a go. But even still, he's a little bit aggro. He might get caught off here. Granted, he's only got to take 9. It's not the end of the world. But looking in. Will he get anything on the way out? Answer. Looking like no. Sneeko. Tuck your head, my friend. Do not overextend. Yeah, he's fine. So, once again, pause to come through this time. Unfortunately, once again, a little bit of a tech pause. But we hope the issues aren't too drastic. Then we can go back underway. But at 11-all, BetBoom finally finding success on that T side. Finally looking at least somewhat competent. It was a little bit of a shaky T-side start. Now you start to feel a little bit more confident. If they can make those sort of rounds stick, should be able to replicate when it comes towards the full buys. Exactly what they have coming in towards the next. Zorta in towards the AWP. I need to see him get pretty proactive. And then we can start to feel comfortable. But for now, we just wait in the tech pause.
Seems we're in for a long one, we're hearing in our ear holes here. Not had too much info on whether the game's going to get started, so I believe we are going to have to throw this one across to a break while we get things ready and back underway.
to let go. Take a chance, touch the sky, and you might just like what you find. Let's risk it all, put it on the line. Go and spread your wings, let's find out if you fly. Let's find out if you fly. Find out if you crash and burn and straight to the ground. Faster than a speeding bullet, don't make a sound. I can do this all on my own, but it's always better when you have somebody to hold. Keep this between us, ain't nobody have to know. Give me a reason, why is it so hard to let go? Take a chance, touch the sky, and you might just like what you find. Let's risk it all, put it on the line. Go and spread your wings, let's find out if you fly. Let's find out if you fly. Find out if you
I like to play some games. I can see right through your face, focused on you like X-rays. I've never seen you in this place. I like to play some games. I can see right through your face, focused on you like X-rays.
to let go. Take a chance, touch the sky, and you might just like what you find. Let's risk it all, put it on the line. Go and spread your wings. Let's find out if you fly. Let's find out if you fly. Find out if you crash and burn and straight to the ground. Faster than a speeding bullet, don't make a sound. I can do this all on my own, but it's always better when you have somebody to hold. Keep this between us, ain't nobody have to know. Give me a reason, why is it so hard to let go? Take a chance, touch the sky, and you might just like what you find. Let's risk it all, put it on the line. Go and spread your wings. Let's find out if you fly. Let's find out if you fly. Find out if you.
seen you in this place. I like to play some games. I can see right through your face. Focused on you like X-rays. I've never seen you in this place. I like to play some games. I can see right through your face. Focused on you like X-rays. I've never seen you in this place. I like to play some games. I can see right through your face. Focused on you like X-rays. I've never seen you in this place. I like to play some games. I can see right through your face. Focused on you like X-rays.
This world is slowing down. How can I fight it? How can I let
We're back. We are back. Some server issues, some connection issues. I believe teams, I think both of them might be on a bit of a boot camp at the moment. So some connection issues there, but we are back. And hopefully we're here to stay.
Yeah, man.
Where we left off, 11-11, as you can see. It was quite intense. It was quite close. Apeks have been clawing up the rounds on the CT side of things, but if memory serves, BetBoom had just pulled off a round before we broke across. They would have loved to have, picked up on that momentum. Unfortunately, they have an extended break to work with. It's never nice, but it's the way that it goes from time to time. And the online counter-strike, double nade towards Donut, nearly takes out Jacob.
Well, Kyron will find the first. Oh, it feels good to be back. We were, that was like 30+ minutes. I mean, honestly, we were pushing for a fair whack of distance in that tech pause. Thankfully, we're back on the way. Starting to get a little bit sleepy over here. I can't imagine what the players are like. So, as we're back on the way, Stiko falls. Jacob on 4 points of HP. Could abide by Bogdan's law, maybe dropping over the AWP over towards Jacob, which is exactly what they're going to do. Takanito, first contact, deleted. And he looks for more as well. Danodanitz gets on towards the site. And a 5 vs 3, surely now, BetBoom, from this position. It should be around 1.
Yep, definitely looks that way, sir. And they will, in fact, force off a save. Nork's a bit close to the action, so it might be harder for him, but the AWP especially is getting the hell out of there. Nork sticking around for some exits. They don't necessarily need him for the drop in the future round, so he's probably been given a license to do this, but he doesn't find anything with it, so look, in the end, and Chiron's on the opposite side of the map. He's dropped Kixon. Jacob is hidden away in that temple area, though. So the AWP will make it through. That was kind of the important thing. They have the money. You can see they have the money to buy anyway. Yeah. It's just all about the AWP, because it's super important. So, it would have been nice to have 3 live, but they needed the bare minimum of the AWP.
Yeah, especially on this map as well. I think it's kind of a bit of a necessity in the sense that it's so long range, and if you start to see Zorta find a lot of form, you've really got to be pretty cautious. I mean, he's an incredibly talented guy who can step up, and if he's not got anyone kind of challenging him at range, he will just continue to get away with murder. He's done a little bit of a quiet game, all things considered, but it's like you were saying, on the CT side, there's a lot of those anchor rolls. Molotov doesn't go as deep as they would have hoped there. Jacob and Stiko will claim a lot of mid control. A site open, lads. No one's home. Nork at range of an AWP, ready for someone to cross. A pop shot taken half a second too late. Now the A site under control of BetBoom. They're looking for a 13th there.
Bomb goes down. No early kills come in. I mean, the A bomb site is certainly retakeable.
Yeah.
So definitely could be on for an attempt here from Apeks. About 15 seconds or so gone off that bomb. They don't have a lot of time to work with. They've only got a couple kits in play. Perfect post plant here for BetBoom. 1 up high, crossfires set. It looks really damn good. Player on the bomb needs dealing with. He will indeed. Double spray down from Siren, but it's created enough chaos. The kills keep coming back in. Nico can't find the man on high, unfortunately, though. That was the linchpin player. He can't get it done. Bomb too far gone, and Nork will hold his AWP. So, BetBoom, they have to battle for it, but they find themselves at 13th, and they are picking up a hefty lead here.
Yeah, well, already coming off the back of the break, BetBoom just look a little bit more in control. You can actually see already nerves starting to settle in here. Apeks, first attack pause for them. Completely understandable why as well. Just being a tad shaky, these last couple. Granted, the positive note, they will have a buy to work with. Kickset can drop over 1 towards Stiko, and then they can bring up rifles alongside it. This is actually a pretty important round, though. You can see BetBoom, of course, they've got a bit of longevity in terms of the economy to work with. But all things considered, Apeks now, if this buy goes south, they won't have money to work with, which basically means BetBoom get up towards 15. And then Apeks are playing for OT. So this buy more or less cements that that's what Apeks are going for. They're playing to try and deny the play for OT. Trying to sell it in regulation their side, but it's easier said than done. Momentum is not with them. The control of this game really isn't either. I'll have to wait and see. Already going to aggro over towards A. Smoke will deny a lot of their control. They're making some noise though. Naphtali wasn't exactly quiet. Nade will come through. They'll tag him down just a tad. And actually he's beckoned over support as well. You can already see Jacob going over to that red room position. Quick on the rotate if needed.
Minute and 15 left on the clock. And it is all quiet here. This round could decide the series. There's a very good chance. Nork. First line of defense. They're on the way. Is there a flash over the top? Are we going dry? Looks like it might be a dry move here. Two stacks on top of each other. Perfect peek. They can't find the kill, but they scare him off. They get the control they're after. Meanwhile, lurking presence of Naphtali dealt with. The smoke in at Donut is not quite good enough. Danny with a nice trade. But it's not working out, is it, for BetBoom? And they aren't ready for CSGO. He finishes the round and he keeps Apeks alive.
Okay, so Apeks aren't done just yet. It was a little bit of a slightly haphazardous buy in the sense of they're bringing in the FAMAS, but they've made it at least stick. And now we can talk about the positivity coming through. A little bit of that control that Apeks were hoping for. Granted, not going to affect the money for BetBoom in this round, but we actually do find ourselves in a semi-swing round. It's not exactly conclusive. They do have money left in arrears both sides, but squeezing together a buy is in some cases easier said than done. I feel like Apeks, I guess monetarily, is still a little bit more comfy than BetBoom. It's only really Siren with that kind of long-term funds to work with. Zorta himself could pull together an AK and the full armor. This is a very important round there. Apeks are making 13 feet. They're actually in a very decent position to start moving away with a bit of control. Cassius are going to respect the early bits of util. All the way. Water. He held his ground. He would have been all right, but Danitz comes in for a great opener.
Utility down range. Kind of a fake out on B. Kind of a fake out. Just keeping the presence over there. Naphtali, though, will go down. Maybe a silly kill to give away, but they have sort of discovered that there's going to be a big gap, and the big gap is towards mid. Chiron is deep in there. 23 kills to his name. He's looking to take a few more down with him. Nork spots an arm. Can't finish the player off. Quick trade at the bottom end of ramp. It's all on Chiron. It's all on Chiron here, and Stiko wins the fight. Man advantage swings the way of Apeks.
Right idea, wrong execution. And I don't think they're going to get on towards the site. They might just call it here. They just can't get out towards B. There's two players here now set up with 20 seconds. I think they're just calling it. They know they can actually pull together a buy here. Siren could drop over an AK. And the Orb Zorta has to stay alive. Apeks going to tie this game up. We're not done just yet. I think now the big question starts to become, what about BetBoom looking forward? Do they buy? How do they buy? In towards round number 27. Did they go for a force with a drop coming in? Or did they actually try and stick around the 2K mark and maybe reset into the next round? I'd probably prefer that. AK, AWP, and then just a couple upgraded pistols. Not really over-invest. Have stick around that 2K mark of a full buy in towards the next round. That would be my kind of personal preference and exactly what they're going to go for. I like this a little bit better. Forcing would have left them in a really awkward spot where losing that essentially gifts Apeks all the way up to 15. Now, at the very least, they can compete here. Worst case scenario, they give Apeks up 14, but they can respond and try and game up themselves with a full buy.
Still, these are the types of rounds, aren't they, that anything can happen. And Apeks may well... Oh, drop the ball. Waiting for the moment. Waiting to hear that reload. Casanito knows it's coming, though. He was baiting that for a little while. Very well done. Very smart read. May well have heard a step near the smoke. He knows exactly what is up.
BetBoom look a little shaky now. Couple of rounds that kick-started things for them. Off the back of the tech pause of... Well, they've been answered back pretty easy. Hang on. That is an illegal deliver for one, but Casanito does one better with a double. And now for Zorta and Karen, then a bit of a predicament. Bomb will go down. That's huge. Anything more? Oh, we've run out of ammo. Oh my god, he ran out of ammo. Worst case scenario, but thankfully not the end of the world. Apeks take a lead. It did look a little shaky, but thankfully not going to cause a problem in the long term. So Apeks, advantage in their course.
Here we go. Here we go. Game on our hands now. 13-14 Apeks with the slim advantage. Hangs in the balance. BetBoom managed to find some really clean rounds after we came back from the break. Couldn't keep them rolling, though. Couldn't keep them rolling. That is the big difficulty that I think we have seen from Apeks, unfortunately. They have managed to turn things around and keep their cool, even though we've had such a weird kind of game state. Burst on towards B from BetBoom. All they needed was the noise at cave. Nafany will get caught. Nade in hand. Jacob and kick some chiming in to make sure there ain't no chance they're making their way in towards this bomb site. And not a single kill comes in. The B burst fails dramatically.
Yeah, that was, I mean, probably actually the worst round we've seen of BetBoom this entire tournament so far, across both series. Really wasn't pretty at all, man. That was rough. Very, very rough. And of course, it's left them in a less than comfortable spot now. Playing for OT is what BetBoom are. And in kind of a way, it feels like it's pretty unlikely. Apeks have looked alive these last few. He's coming through. Jacob going to continue to push his way down. He gets a lot of control here. A lot of space off the back of the flash as well. You know, there's no one really up towards brackets.
Really, really quiet here, considering how aggressive, you know, Jacob is in particular. The smoke down. Ooh, ready for a man on the left. However, it's not gone well. 2 kills in favor of BetBoom pretty convincingly, pretty quickly. Stico looking to follow in the footsteps of Jacob, which can always be kind of a smart move. They very rarely expect the same player, the same spot being used by a different player. But again, we'll see. BetBoom setting up, waiting for Apeks to be the ones to make the move and possibly the unforced error.
Might get it as well. Kickstand. Lock it in. They go 1-for-1. Trades benefits in C side, but Stico surely goes overlooked. He does. Bomb drop. So important. 2 versus 2, and time is of the essence, lads. It's now or never. Nafany, collect that bomb, my friend. He will. Stico, unfortunately, can't deny it. So they're going to get out on towards the site. Oh, can't catch him crossing. And now they know where both are. Seconds, it's now or never. Bomb will go down on Stico's reload. And he just about squeezed it down. It's Zorta, the youngster. AK in hand, no util to work with. 1 versus 2. There's the first, looking to try and deny the ore, but he might just play time.
Oh, Nork. In and around. Nosey's actually got a pretty good angle on the bomb here. Gonna tap it. Fake Sorte in. Get him to spam all the ammo. Nork trying to play around the smoke. Takes him down. And that will be all she wrote. 16-13 BetBoom. After a really strong first half. You know, they look fantastic. They just completely dropped it, right? They found the pistol. Everything was looking good for them. Everything was looking good for them. And then it just slowly but surely fell apart at the seams. Maybe a little revitalization. We were like, okay, here we go. We're back. Rifle rounds actually being picked up.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep...